Hello, everybody. It's Kanoa with Baja123.com in Rosarito Beach, Mexico. This morning, I'm with Louis and Darrell. Good morning, guys. How you doing?
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, everybody.
We wanted to, I actually asked Darrell to come in and have a conversation with us about real estate this morning, and specifically with Rosarito Beach. I wanted to get an update and share with the community and with the world what's going on here in Rosarito. And I wore my Superman hat in honor of Darrell. Obviously, Darrell is a big, you can see he's got all the the Superman and Captain America. I had to go find my hat for you this morning, Darrell.
Yeah, this is my Superman office.
I have to say, Darrell, you have one of the best man caves that I've seen. I've been to your house. It is absolutely impressive. You've done really well. I think about that. I'm going, man, I wish I had a man cave like that.
Leave my house. That's what everyone usually, the impression that's left with everyone. They come back and say, yeah, wow, I want that man cave.
So, Darrell, let's tell people what's going on specifically with this, what's happening with real estate. You've been with us now for 3-4 years. You've you've been really successful down here in this market selling real estate. And right now the world's changed really fast, and real estate market all around the world has changed. And let's tell people what's happening specifically with Rosarito, and what kind of conversations are you having with your clients? What are you telling people?
Well, what I'm telling everybody is that the real estate's still happening down here. Obviously, it's different. We're trying to change the way in which we're showing real estate, closing real estate, but we're just trying to make it happen for people that are interested in coming down here for serious buyers. Obviously, we're trying to limit showings to people that are qualified buyers who are ready to purchase, maybe been down before and are looking to come down again, look at a property a second time, or we're waiting for a price reduction or a better opportunity to see what's going to happen with the market. And so we are still trying to work on that. We're doing virtual showings, virtual closings. We're trying to use more powers of attorney, trying to do things from, trying to maintain social distancing. On occasion, we have opened some houses and open the houses, look at clients go in on their own, look at things on their own, and come back on their own, and then talk and keep the distancing.
You guys, we're having a little bit of an internet connection.
Clients and for certain.
Just say that last part again, Darrell. I think we lost you just for a second there.
So we're still trying to do closings, virtual showings. We're trying to keep the social distancing, open up houses, let clients go in on their own, wearing masks, come back out on their own. Then I'll stay outside, keep our distance, wear the masks, try to do it that way. But obviously, just for the situations where someone really wants to be in the house for the final walkthrough or really need to see a property. But we're trying to, again, try to do video calling, video showing, send videos more, try and still keep it going and trying to see what we can to make deals happen still.
I want to ask you, because obviously we've got it's going to be a different real estate market coming out of this. Who do you see the people that are going to be coming down are going to be wanting this product right now in Rosarito Beach? What kind of clients are you expecting?
Well, right now, I think people are looking for deals on real estate. They're actually the people that are still, obviously a lot of people have gotten scared to come down to Mexico, leave their homes, are all staying in homes and aren't coming out. But there's still plenty of people that are looking for deals that are still willing to invest. And obviously where there's problems, there's opportunity, and there's obviously people still looking for those opportunities right now, sellers and buyers both. Obviously, buyers are looking for a great deal, for a price reduction, to see what happens with the market, see if people are really needing to sell off properties. Because unfortunately, people are having some financial difficulties right now. People are having issues with their jobs, having their employment, are uncertain about their employment in the future, or selling off second homes, potentially looking to make price reductions so that things sell faster. And so those opportunities are here, are coming, and I see more of that probably happening. And obviously, I think as this situation resolves itself and more people are coming down here, there are definitely people that are positioning themselves for those kind of deals.
So, one of the things we had conversations about, which I think is some of the people that might be coming down here, I think even for people like you and me that have moved here and lived here, is, the ability to come and get an oceanfront, ocean view property at a discount. And there probably is going to be, a lot of people looking to stretch that dollar when this comes out, or even maybe some retirees. You think we're going to see a little bit more of that activity for the long-term people coming down?
Yeah, I definitely think the market's changing. It's going to change as a result of this. I do think you're going to see more people coming down here that are retirees wanting to move down here as well, and people that obviously are going to be selling off homes and are looking to try to take advantage of, perhaps there being more buyers coming down looking for homes, and the opportunities are definitely changing, but are still going to be there.
Oh, and so right now, if somebody wants to talk to you and wants to get a hold of you, what are you doing? Are you doing video calls, emails, text messaging? What are you finding is the best way to communicate with people?
I still try to do a lot by email that I can, or by phone calls, video phone calls if people need them, obviously sending videos, that sort of thing. But yeah, we are definitely still trying to stay in communication with folks and telling people that, they still can't get across the border. They limited border crossings for the Mexican nationals to limit tourism, people going over there to shop and that sort of thing, and people coming obviously down here to shop and for tourism. There's a lot of that's limited. But if there's a legit purpose to come down, people are still able to cross back and forth at the border, especially, like I said, the American citizens that have passports can get back and forth across the border.
We did a border crossing video yesterday, and it blew my mind that the border was packed. It was just like, it looked like it normally was. Last week it was empty, and then all of a sudden, like 3 days ago, it would look like it went right back to normal, where there's a whole bunch of people crossing again. So I'm wondering, what people that are going back and forth across. I think it's a lot more activity than it was last week. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Yeah, like I said, I've been told they're limiting it, and so hopefully the people that are coming back and forth are for legitimate reasons to coming across. But that's obviously something the border is dealing with. But there are obviously still people coming back and forth across. I've seen it myself. It actually made it kind of nice for myself, because when I've needed to go across the border for banking or important services over in the U.S., still I'm able to get across, and faster now more than ever.
So Darrell, you mentioned that you still have some deals going through. So how are you handling right now those deals? Because I know that there are people that are still wanting to continue and pursue their purchase process. But how are you handling the closings that are happening right
now? So what we're trying to do right now is do a lot of things remotely if we can. Try and overnight paperwork so people can sign documents overnight. Do a lot of things by HelloSign so people can sign it on their emails. Trying to do everything kind of remotely. And there are title companies offering more virtual services now. People are more open to using power of attorneys. People can give power of attorneys to their agents or designate a person down here to sign paperwork for them. There's a lot more flexibility right now we can try to do to limit the amount of trips to coming down to Mexico in some situations where they don't even have to come down and close. They can actually do a lot of things from their home.
Which is
Would you recommend?
Right.
Oh, go ahead.
Right. No, I was going to say it's a great thing, because a lot of people are still, following the guidelines of staying home and so forth. And I think it's important for them to know that there is still an option to be able to come down, or not come down, but to be able to do their closings from wherever they are.
I'm going to ask you said they're giving power of attorneys to the agents. Would you recommend that? Or, because obviously, we trust you, but what about all the agents out there? Would you tell people to give power of attorneys to them? Or is it better to give it to the closing company, or maybe an attorney? Or how do we help people stay safe, even because we want to help them have wise decisions?
It is. You have to make a wise decision. You have to trust your agent. Not all agents are created equally. You can certainly give power of attorney to your agent, to someone at the closing company, to whoever you're comfortable and feel is the person you can give that to. It is a limited power of attorney, which is only going to allow them basically to sign the paperwork for you. So you got to still be careful with that and designate that. But it just depends upon who you're using for your agent, how well you trust them. There's certainly better choices to make. It just depends upon the situation, the house, the deal, who you're using, what closing company you're using, what title company you're using, and how to make that happen. But it still can be done.
Yeah. So definitely, we just want everyone to be very cautious and make sure, we've always said this, is make sure you know your agent, know the company you're dealing with, make sure you're looking at your references and referrals. And like Darrell said, not all agents are created equal. There are title companies down here that you can give the power of attorney to, attorneys that you can give it to, that once again, to create that layer of protection. So that way you can make sure that, because it's really important that everyone has a safe and secure transaction. Want everyone to have fun, come down here and get what they paid for and have everything done the way that they believe it should be done. Darrell, what else is going on? Anything else you want to share? How's your Tequila Reserve right now?
I got to tell you right now, I hate to sound like I'm benefiting from the situation, but I'm trying to make a good out of something bad and unfortunate. But with the exchange rate being at an all-time high, 24.25 to $1, tequila's on its great discount. I would say myself about $150. So exchange rate's helping me out on stocking up on things for sure. The other thing I'm noticing down here is that a lot of folks don't have the money to stock up for a month or 2 or 3 months worth of food like they do in the States. So there's not these giant runs on markets down here either, which is kind of nice. So I'm also able to not, I don't feel the same panic of people shopping down here. Obviously, there's the same sort of protection going on, a lot of masks being used. People are still being cautious going into the market who they're talking to and what they're doing, but they aren't buying everything up. There's still toilet paper on the shelves. There's still, food to be bought. You can go down and find milk and eggs. I'm being told that some beer companies are going to stop producing beer. So that might be kind of something that might start running out, I'm told, but fortunately I'm a tequila drinker, so I think I'm okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad. My wife actually went, she had to go shopping last night, and it's a whole ordeal, I remember talking to about this before, but when she came back with all the groceries, because they only allow one person per family to go into the grocery shops, and when she came back, we had to take everything out and start disinfecting, item by item. I had my daughter helping, with the disinfection. My wife was washing certain things, and it was just, crazy. The things that we have to do now to protect ourselves, but.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's still a lot of precautions that have to be taken, whether you're down here or up there. It's still the same sort of thing. It has to be done, but then, like I said, you're still able to get everything. That people don't seem to be in complete panic like they were initially, or at least I don't think that the panic's hitting quite as bad down here. Yeah,
and that's what she said, is everything was in stock. I mean, she was able to find everything, including toilet paper and beer, because she did bring me, a case of beer. She's like, "You want some beer?" I was like, "Yes, of course." And she was able to find everything, and she sent me pictures of everything. There's not a lot of people panic shopping, which is great. Like you said, your dollars are worth a little bit more right now, and it's a very good option for people coming down and living here.
Sorry about that. I got a little construction going on in my back room. Let me shut the door. Hold on a second.
Well, that's good. That at least the construction is still happening at your house, so the economy hasn't come to a complete stop.
And the perks of working from home. We get all these noises.
From home, and actually, I started a bathroom right when this all went down, and so I've been trying to keep them secluded in the back of the house. But it's my master bedroom bathroom. I'm talking about bad timing. So today's hopefully going to be the last day. They're putting in the door on the thing, and I'll have my bathroom back. But kind of an important thing to have when you're stuck in the house.
Definitely.
I just want to tell people. I mean, you got a really incredible house. It's a beautiful house. It's in an oceanfront community. I think. How long have you been living down here now?
Well, full time, about 5 years.
5 years, and you've really done. I mean, it's just it's a cool community. It's a great house, and I'm really, it's really. I think you're one of the success stories of people that have come down here and really have found a really good spot and a nice place and in a good community. And so, what I really like to say, Darrell, is I hope this world's changing quickly, constantly. So maybe we can check in with you next week, and we can have a weekly conversation. You can give us an update on what's happening with you in the real estate market here in Rosarito Beach.
Absolutely. I'm happy to try to talk to folks and answer questions. I don't know, maybe we should think about a live Facebook or something, feed and some question and answer maybe on that or something.
Yeah, as soon as we can, we're figuring out this technology. As soon as we get, we'll step up to the next level after we can get this one down. All right, Darrell, have a great day. Stay safe, and we hope that and everything and healthy, and we hope you get your construction project done. And we'll check in with you next week. We appreciate your time this morning.
Yeah, and we'll leave Darrell's contact information down below in the description. If you like this video, like, share, and obviously give us some comments down below.
All right. We'll see everybody.
Your questions. Take care.
Yeah.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Bye-bye.